Guys, today we're on a quest to find the stupidest picks in all of RTA Special League. If someone can win with one of these extremely stupid monsters that they should never in a million years win with, we are going to give them a $15 Google Play gift card. First monster of the day, Suri the Wind. He's not even, he's 3-starred. He's got a speed lead. They picked him for the speed lead. That was a trap. Was that a trap? That was a trap. That was a trap. Okay, so they outset with the Vertiheal and with the Lauren. And they won. They won with that. That was a trap pick. That was they picked that for the speed lead, not necessarily for the skills, just for the 16% speed lead. That still counts. It doesn't matter if he's 6-star or not. That still counts. I'm gonna put the email address on the screen. There you go. That's the first gift card for the first. It's like 5-second match. Next match found someone using the Wind Cowgirl. I don't even remember the last time I've even thought about the Wind. She's got really, really good base speed, so she's probably gonna move first. Let's see what winds up happening here. Wind Cowgirl, Whirlwind Shot, and then just insta-nukes. It's actually, wait a second, JR56 used to be one of my guildmates. He's not going to appreciate me showing this. There we go, another gift card, email address on the screen. Next up, we have something I never thought I would see in RTA is Wind Samurai, or anywhere, really. Wind Samurai, so Wind Samurai does skill 3. He increases the cooldown. He does damage, and he increases the cooldowns on one unit, though. So I guess they were hoping to strip and increase cooldowns on the units that come back from the dead, but I don't know if this is necessarily going to work right here. Get some defense breaks. He's got the Sword of Supreme Scout Wolf, which is going to... Oh, he doesn't even use it. He does the Thunder Wheel. Okay, so that's not coming back from the dead because increased cooldowns. Now he has to worry about... Well, actually, he doesn't have to worry about the Joker because the Joker doesn't have his bombs anymore. So he just does one of these, and then he's going to die to... he's going to die to Kaki. No, Kaki gets stunned. No, Kaki gets an additional turn. Okay, so he's going to just die to Kaki. And let's see if we can find someone who uses this... Let's see if we can find someone that's using this Wind Samurai that's actually can win one. So if anyone can win with the Wind Samurai, it's gonna be this guy right here, Mr. Sloth. So I think that what he's actually, take a look at the picks that he's using. He's using the Wind Samurai, he's using the Fire Succubus. He is going up against 2 units that revive, and also the Triana, which is going to stop a unit from dying. So that's why he's picking these units that increase the cooldowns, so that they don't come back from the dead. So increase cooldowns on everything, doesn't have to worry. He goes for the Air Slash, which doesn't kill, there's no attack power buff. So, does not actually wind up killing the Water Werewolf. But let's see what actually winds up happening. He gets to sleep. Okay. Does he get enough damage to actually kill this Wind Samurai? Does this wind up killing anything? This might... I was thinking it might kill that Anubis. Because usually he's ruined with big damage, right? So he just dies, he comes back from the dead, he does big damage on an enemy, hopefully just kills them. So that's why I was thinking it was going to be just enough to kill. Even without attack power buff. So I can just email Mr. Sloth. But there we go. I'm gonna be broke by the end of this video. This next match, no, they don't pick all fire versus all dark. I was hoping they were gonna do all fire versus all. This is a weird. All we're seeing today is weird picks, but this is also a weird pick. So are they actually able to silence everything? They don't really have to because they're gonna, even if they don't silence with this, they're still gonna move over here, get the Lunar Eclipse, and strip and then glancing and then everything, right? So attack power buff, chain fire, obliterate solution. Then they got the dots, now they got the stunts, and then that's game. That's as soon as you get that, as soon as you get the Dark Grim Reaper off. I mean, if you can get the Dark Grim Reaper off, then that's game. You know what? It'd be really fun to use the Dark Grim Reaper, like if I had Gianna. With the Han, right? The Dark Grim Reaper. Well, I mean, I guess I don't need the Gianna to make it work. I could use literally one of the units that are here in this. I could use Verisa. I could use Bearing. So I could also use Corona. Well, the Corona, the Sleep, and the Dots, those don't work. But yeah, anyway, it looks like this guy's going to win. So there we go. There's another one. If you guys know, if you guys are like guildmates with some of the people that I'm giving gift cards to, let them know. Just in case they don't watch the channel, just let them know. Be like, hey, by the way, would you like some money? Yeah, you should probably email Bagel then. This guy legit just first picked a Tetra. So he first picked Tetra into an Arnold, Trevor, Nubia, Skogul, bans the Skogul, bans the Vigor. Well, Vigor is the healer, so that's, everything else is just damage dealers. I'm so curious. I'm so curious how this is going to work. Oh my god. Okay, so the Nubia is going to freeze things, right? Nubia is going to freeze things. Trevor is apparently just going to revenge and revenge and revenge. Does he actually freeze with... It's RNG, though. He freezes as his passive. So, I'm not sure if he's going to... Oh, it did, like, no damage on Trevor. And goodbye, Trevor. He's completely down. These bombs are never gonna actually go off. Okay, so some units are down. The heal block actually is not that bad against the fire on Amusha there. So that's a plus, I suppose. What? I don't know what I'm watching, guys. I genuinely looking at this. I'm like, he's got a freeze. That's great. He doesn't really have to worry about the bomber at all. He really just has to worry about the two things with the passives, like the two units that do like straight damage, on the right hand side. So does not wind up getting any defense breaks. Got a 4-turn bomb. That bomb is never gonna go off. Bomb is never gonna go off. So he does the skill 2 on the when he comes back from dead. He does the skill 2. Does not actually wind up killing. Of course, I wouldn't expect him to actually kill the Arnold with that. With element disadvantage and everything. The thing is, what a crazy team. By the way, congratulations. This is for you. Email me. The thing is, who's expecting these picks? Who's expecting to go up against whatever that was that we just saw? Congratulations. First pick, Gangchun. I mean, the things you can get away with when you're in Fighter 3. First pick, Gangchun. Then he starts picking some more normal things. Why didn't you like first pick like a Molly or Figor? First pick Gangchun. Opponent's like, I don't know what to do with this information. I suppose I'll start picking some wind damage dealers. I guess that's it. So we're looking at like a tanky kind of Gangchun. And we're looking at a tanky Triana. I mean, kind of I would have expected that with some other tanky units on the field. So, gets another turn. So it's a tanky violent Gangchun. He's got the defense break. He's got the freeze as part of his passive. Gangchun though. Gangchun. Okay. They're just basically just trying to keep him alive as much as possible. And oh, 2 sleeps. It's just protect Gangchun. that's the whole match. All right. I don't know why he went for the wind one. I wouldn't have done. That Triana skill 1 has got like a 300% activation rate. Yup. There we go. There's another freeze over there. Decrease attack bar and a sleep. Just trying to make sure Gangchun. See, I would just keep going for the Sylphid. If I was them, I would just keep going for Sylphid. I know the other units are going to do a lot more damage to to him, Gangchun. But it's just she's the one that he's actually gonna land some debuffs on. So, gets the freeze and the defense break. And then why did they quit? They're like, I don't want to fight against this Gangchun anymore. Email me. So we see a fairly flexible start here into a Sarah and Eloin. I'm really curious about the Sarah more than anything else. She does a slow on skill 1. She does AoE continuous damage, a little continuous damage on skill 2. And then she's got a single target, I believe it's 6 hits with continuous damage on skill 3. So they get the AoE slows. Okay. And we got the Sarah. She does an AoE. She's on Despair. Okay, because she stunned 2 units there, so she's on Despair. We get the Entrap. Gets 1 unit stunned that wasn't previously stunned. But all those dots are going to take out that even that the Water Lich is immune to CC, he's still going to get... See, that's still going to decrease attack gauge. So, I don't know what I'm pointing. You guys can't even see me pointing at anything. You guys are like, we don't know what exactly you're pointing at, buddy. All right, do they actually get... They get some slows, get some decreased attack gauge over there. There's a lot of decreased attack gauge on this team. There's a lot of decreased attack gauge. There's a lot of stuns. There's a lot of CC. What stuns are CCs? Stuns are CCs. This is the commentary that you guys can expect from this. Okay. We get some stuns on Bernard. We get some more decreased attack gauge. We get some glancing hits, which is going to be nice, especially because you can't CC that Water Lich. So the best you can really hope for is like glancing hits, decreased attack gauge. And that's about it. And then those dots. So the dots are gone. Rip the Dream. We still have Entrap. We still have Eloin, and he is God tier. He is basically like a better version of Varad. It's like he's not a better version of Varad. Or is he a better version of Varad? I'm just asking the questions that everyone wants to know. By the way, Chili Papers, email me. This one's for you. I want this guy to win so bad. He's picking Casey. I love Casey. She's one of my favorite monsters. He's picking Cameron. She's another one of my favorite monsters. Just because these units were such underdogs. These units were so bad before, and then they got Second Awakened, and now they're absolutely amazing units. So Decelerate, they get the slows and also the defense breaks. Increase cool time on the Fire on Muji. On Amusha. Fire on Amusha. Please don't kill Cameron. Listen. Please don't kill Cameron. I need her to survive. So we got the block beneficial effects and a little bit of damage there. So she's clearly not built for damage. She's clearly built for just like a bruiser kind of thing. Still didn't kill Cameron. Still didn't kill her. Okay, and then they just give up. Congratulations. You picked 2 pixies in Special League. You deserve this. You earned this. Email me. This unit, I think, is a fantastic unit. Underrated. Jumaline, the Dark High Elemental. She does big... First off, she does a crit buff, and then she does big AoE damage with skill 3. Let's see how much damage they wind up doing. They had that String Master fast enough. Do they actually kill with this? They do not kill. I mean, it doesn't have... they didn't have defense breaks, right? So they had to wind up killing with Julie. But still, big AoE, single target damage. Very nice. There we go. Using Jumaline, you get one of these. Congratulations. This next match, I have no words for it. This is one of those matches where you just don't expect to see the things that they're using in this match. In RTA, so bans the Hikaru, that's like the only thing that the opponent probably knew what it did. They're like, I don't know what anything else. I mean, I guess they know what Shannon and Tractor do, but maybe I shouldn't say that's the only thing. But still, those other 2 Howls are going to do some heals. So, I'm very curious to see what winds up happening here. I really am. They're still going for the Tractor, who's got the... I feel like I wouldn't go for the Tractor. He did a decent amount of damage to the Kaki. I feel like I would go for probably one of those Howls. Probably the Dark... Well, no, the Dark Howl still built tanky. I wonder if I would go for the Wind Howl first, to be honest. Because I feel like there's just so much support for the Frankenstein, and you can't defense break the Frankenstein. That's why I wouldn't go for the Frankenstein first. I mean, I guess he has element advantage over the team. I would have approached it a little bit differently. I would have probably gone for the Dark Howl first. I would have tried to assess the situation and see what was the squishiest unit. So they got a couple revenges there. Okay, I love these matches where people are just using like such wacky stuff. And then they're just slowly chipping away. Slowly chipping away. They got enough support. I mean, they're basically 3 support units there. We didn't really get to see too much crazy stuff from the Dark Howl. But yeah, there we go. This was definitely earned. Email me, and let's get on to see the next one. Next match, another one is very surprising to see. A Fire Cowgirl being picked in RTA, as well as a Wind Howl in RTA. We already saw the Wind Howl in the other one. We didn't see the Fire Cowgirl yet. She actually got changed 6 months ago? Her second skill is kind of like Praha. Her second skill is an AoE strip into continuous damage. It used to be a little bit different. That was the 3rd skill right there, is the stun the primary target, and then I think it's a 50% chance to stun the right. It's an AoE 50% chance to stun the rest of the team. So let's see. They're going for, I suppose, the second skill here. So they have two AoE strippers. They actually have a decent amount of strips on this team. And then 2 supports. The Fire Howl is a support that will heal and also increase attack gauge. And also the Ashir is a support that will heal and increase the attack gauge as well. They got a lot of slows and CCs against the enemy team. I like to use the Fire Howl. The Fire Howl? I do like to use the Fire Howl too. I like to use the Fire Cowgirl and the Fire Fairy on the free-to-win account for like CC teams. That, I mean, of course, they are still only 3-star units, so you don't get the true value of having like the base stats and the speed. And actually, I think the speed is actually pretty good on them, but like just the base stats of the like 4 stars and 5 stars. All those base stats on Second Awakened units are actually pretty good. But yeah, there you go. You earned this. On to the next one. Next battle, we have Moria, the Wind High Elemental. If you guys are not familiar with what she does, her 3rd skill, she teams up with an ally. She increases their attack bar, and she also, it is guaranteed to land as a critical hit. So she's very similar to the Inugami. She's very similar to like both the fire and the water Inugami, but she also will increase the attack gauge and guaranteed, like I said, guaranteed to crit. Then she has a 2nd skill. I believe it does a heal block, but her 3rd skill is basically her exciting one. Unfortunately, it doesn't team up as much as the Inugamis, which is why she's not like a meta unit. And then she also doesn't do a defense break, so she's not quite as strong as like the fire Inugami or the water Inugami, for example. She does do a heal block, which is kind of nice against the Molly, except that the Molly is just gonna cleanse it. And then we're probably just gonna see a lot of what the Light Neostone Fighter can do. So Vertiheal Revenges, which just kills the werewolf faster, which is always nice. So yeah, I feel like he just solos this. I feel like the Fire Inugami's dead. How's he gonna solo anything? I don't know why I said Fire Inugami. I feel like the Light Neostone Fighter is just gonna solo this at this point, regardless of anything. Especially if he gets, he doesn't even need the Violent Procs. They have sustain on that team. So congratulations, you've earned one of these. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. That's it for this one. See you as always in the next one.